Well, we have an important topic today, a
Sure do.
cultural issue, right? A Victory Asia cultural issue. Culture trumps vision,
Yeah.
right? And just noticing, spending time here with Pastor Rich, and you know, we've actually, like, I would say, developed a long ways, obviously, over the last, whatever it is, 30, 20 years, right? Where it's just not the way it used to be. Like, we have, what would you say, like infrastructure built, facilities built, systems built that we didn't used to have.
Yeah.
And I honestly used to feel very inadequate because, you know, you look at other organizations and they got this, they got that, they got that. But one of the big things that we have now is Bible colleges.
Yeah.
Right?
In many of our nations.
In many of our nations, yeah. I counted a while ago. I counted like 6 of them, and they're very important. So we want to talk about that. So give me the kind of the history, the process, because I know you used to send guys to another college.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You didn't have one of your own. So
Yep.
give us that story. Like, how did that happen, and where are you at now?
Yeah. Well, we were actually mandated to start a Bible college from the very beginning. I didn't want to do it, and I didn't do it.
Oh yeah. Right.
Didn't do it for years. My thinking used to be, you know, there are other Bible colleges existing. They can do a good job. Why should I start something else? Mm-hmm. And then I sent the whole group of guys to one school that we had sent quite a few of our people to. That had all come out good and all worked, you know.
Yeah.
And these guys came back with totally different doctrine, and just about split the church.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
And you couldn't get them off of it.
Right.
And actually eventually had to make them leave. It really became a problem.
Wow.
So that was kind of the impetus for us, you know. I mean, it's not the best reason to start.
Yeah, right.
But once we did start, oh my goodness, the benefits have just been enormous.
Sure.
Again, I said I didn't want to start a Bible school. I really didn't at all.
Well, it's another big job.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Plus, I thought somebody else could do it, right?
Right. Yeah.
But the benefits now have just been phenomenal. Yeah.
Yeah. So what are some of the benefits, the immediate ones that show up? I mean, obviously the first one will be the doctrinal issue that you just brought up.
Yeah.
Right. They're going to get our doctrine.
Yeah.
Right. In our Bible colleges, and what else happens there?
Well, culture is a huge thing as well.
Right.
Because you got 2 years to put victory culture into people. Then,
Right.
You know.
So,
of course, that's the main thing. You want people to be adequately equipped
Sure.
for the ministry. I mean, that's the main reason to start a Bible college.
Right.
Because you know, and I know that if you're not really in the Word, if you're not really digging in the Word, then you're gonna run out of steam eventually.
Sure you are.
So, starting a Bible college for me, the first and foremost thing is to really genuinely adequately equip workers who can do the work of the ministry, and you can release them and feel confident that they actually know what they're doing.
Right.
Yeah. So I think it's absolutely essential. Years ago, when we didn't have, even pre-victory, of course we had lots of workers as well, but a lot of them hadn't had any Bible school at all.
Okay.
And I found they just wouldn't last.
Is that right?
Yeah, so many of them, when they last maybe 1, 2, 3 years.
Oh yeah.
Maybe 5 years max.
Yeah.
Then they'd burn out and they'd go and they'd leave the ministry.
That's interesting.
And so what I found is that you get some guy to go through Bible school, and he's not only the stuff that he's learned, he's developed those habits.
Right.
The habits of studying.
Right.
The habits of digging the Word of God and preparing messages, and so those habits will last him a lifetime.
Right. Yeah, that's good. We have found the same experience in Thailand when we started planting our first church, and we would have our students. Typically, I don't know how it works in the Philippines, but in Thailand, typically, if you were training your students at home, you would send them out to different churches on the weekends to minister, and you would call that like internship or practical ministry or whatever. We found that to be a real problem culturally, because the churches that you sent them to, if they weren't our churches, they didn't have the same idea at all.
Right.
And some of them would be used to mop floors, which is fine, right? But there'd be no ministry, there'd be no development. And so we found that some of them would come home frustrated, some of them would come home, it's like a waste of time, and some of them would come home with the wrong ideas, So that's when we actually started the whole mentoring part of the Bible college. Is
Right.
no, we're gonna teach them and train them and then mentor them in our own church planting efforts, and so that we're really on board. And I tell you what.
Yeah.
What a difference, because you do have guys now that have your heart, right?
Yeah.
They know how to make decisions if you're there, if you're not there.
Yeah.
They'll make the right decision, right?
Yeah.
Because they're getting it, they're catching it, right?
Yeah.
So, it's, as Pastor Rich said, mandated to start a Bible college, that's kind of a victory thing.
Yeah.
And so, take that seriously, right? We really do need, if you're going to have to grow to a point where you have Bible training for your leaders and really make it work. But here's, I think what we want to hit today more than anything else is that once you have this thing set up, you've got your Bible school set up, we've got our Bible school in Thailand, India, all these countries have Bible colleges. The getting the culture into the pastors in the churches that your young people need to attend the Bible college.
Yeah.
It's a huge thing, right?
Yeah.
And that's got to be something that we're intentional about, that we're aware of. And honestly, I mean, we work really hard recruiting, but we really shouldn't have to.
Yeah. It should be the pastors who are really.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And so basically, as a national ministry, we're offering you pastors and leaders. Here it is. Like, here's your opportunity. It's set up for you. We're going to run it for you. We're going to do everything for you. Man, why wouldn't you take advantage of it? Right?
Yeah.
But I think it's because maybe some of our pastors haven't caught the idea yet of the first things you were talking about, that if you want your young leaders to last in the ministry,
yeah, exactly.
you've got to instill those habits into them now in a very intentional period of time where this is what we're focusing on right now. And so we wanted to talk to you about that today and say, guys, pastors, please build a culture in your churches, among your young people, that Bible college is really important, right?
Yeah.
And really beneficial. And, I know you went to Bible college.
I did.
And that was a big thing.
Yeah, I sent all my kids to Bible college right out of high school, even though I knew they wouldn't all end up in full-time
Right.
ministry.
Yeah.
I purposely sent them to Bible college so they get the word down inside of them.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I'm on the other side. I never had a chance to go to Bible school.
I know. But you read the word like crazy.
Well, that's the thing,
Yeah.
you kind of, if you don't have that. But the thing is, we do have it, guys. And it's all set up and we're offering it to you. In almost every nation, we have a Bible college, Bible training system in place. And so we want you to take advantage of that. And not only like a few handpicked people, just put it out there. Keep putting it out there, right? And pastors and leaders, you're the ones that can really promote and engage your next generations into the Bible training. And then the second thing that we need you to do is come and teach.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to, I know it's frustrating. We've watched pastors who sent their young people to Bible college and they never come back. And they'll ask me like, well, what's how do you fix that? I say, well, you go and teach.
Yeah.
Right? Because what happens, this is the other part of Bible college, and a huge advantage, is that the connections for their future are going to be made in Bible college. You're sitting side by side with somebody. You're sitting under some teacher for 2 weeks or once a week for 2 years or whatever it is. And you're going to be connected to that. And so we really want you to teach in the Bible colleges. And the other thing is, our commitment in Thailand is we won't have anybody teach in the Bible college that isn't successful in the ministry.
Yeah, we do the same. Yeah.
It's about an impartation,
Yeah.
right? So we want, if you're gung-ho in the Victory Vision and really working in the church planting vision and seeing fruitfulness in your life and your ministry, we want you to be the influencers, not only of the young people in your church, but all across the nation. Right?
Yeah, I'd just like to challenge every single one of our pastors right across Asia. If you could even send 1 or 2 every year, just make it a goal for your church.
Right.
I'm going to send 1 to 2 students every single year
Yeah.
to Bible school. You will benefit, the organization will benefit. This is something I learned from you years ago, you and Dr. George. It's the number and the quality of your leaders is your ceiling.
Right.
So if you're not training up leaders, quality leaders, then you've put the ceiling on how far you can go.
Right.
So it's absolutely essential to train these guys. So I just want to encourage you guys to make it a goal. You know, every year I'm going to send at least one young person to Bible
That's
college.
good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a hard goal, right?
No, it's not a hard goal, no. And support them, help them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they need your help. They're in a place where they're not working or whatever.
Yeah.
And so, and the other part of that we need to understand, pastors, is that, well, when I was young, I was like, I didn't have time to go anyway because Jesus is coming and we got work to do, right?
Yeah.
And so, but be careful of that, because 5 years later, if that young person is burnt out because they didn't have that training, you've lost it all. And so don't look at it as a, retarded
A waste of time.
waste of time. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not a waste of
It's
time.
absolutely not. It's something that's necessary for the longevity, and we really want to train. Tell you what, we have the best teachers, the best vision. I mean, honestly, there's just. If I was a young guy, man, I would want to come to a Victory Bible College, right?
Yeah.
Because the vision is just so upfront.
Yeah.
And,
Here's something else I found, Al. The kind of the difference between, because we have quite a few pastors in our organization that didn't go through Victory Bible
Sure,
College.
yeah.
They went through a different Bible college.
Right.
Here's something that, and nothing wrong with that. You know,
Yeah.
we accept that as well. But here's what I've really found: that there are foundations laid. It's something about being in that school, and something about the age too, I think.
Right.
Where there are foundations laid at the beginning
Right.
that take you through the rest of your life.
Okay, yeah.
You know, and so what I found is that the guys who went to a Victory Bible College as compared to another Bible college, not that those were bad colleges,
Right.
but I find they carry the victory culture
Sure.
right to the end.
Yeah,
you
right.
know,
Yeah.
whereas the other guys, they've got to adjust quite a bit. You know,
Right.
and so boy, you can avoid a lot of
Good,
problems.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you can build a victory identity
Exactly.
and culture in
Exactly.
the hearts of our young leaders, and that's what's going to bring the unity and the stick-togetherness throughout history or throughout the future. So that's our encouragement to you guys, and here's the deal. In bottom line, we want to build in Victory Churches of Asia a culture of sending our young people to Bible colleges and training them up and helping them become trained by getting involved with the Bible colleges as leaders too. We need your help. And we need your young people in our colleges because we need to see that momentum. And honestly, they will. They'll make the connections there that'll last a lifetime as well. That's where they'll get the friends who they can become covenant partners, covenant brothers and sisters with, that'll carry right through the lifetime as well. It really, really does happen in Bible college, and we've watched it over and over again.